wanna call me bro. Not everybody gon' love me, so I just got me, cause it's all I know. I be like, what? They be like, oh. They be like, how much? I just add O's. Why they gotta talk when they just don't know? If it's not making money, then I got to go. Getting to the money, watch me run it up. Nigga, I don't fuck with none of ya. Tucking bands, watch me fuck it up. Little shawty tryna cut me up. Oh, I put that.
I can't stand no more, cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause I'm a fool. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me Mr. Generalist, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers. Come take a coverage, the rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow, living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, oh, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend, the children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, oh, we got major stories. There is no job.
Indeed, the major headlines will make us to make the right decision, informed decision, as a matter of fact.
There is no job.
Those are reasons why we pick up the newspapers every day.
How many people do you cherish?
To read and to know what is going on.
Especially women. No job, no money.
Picking up all of the information from the newspaper, from the major headlines and our major stories.
How many people do you love?
We are making difference.
Do you cherish?
Good morning, folks.
How many people do you have?
This is the editorial review. It's on ABC Radio 105.1. My name is Anthony Q. J. Fan Jr.
Glory, no help for women.
Second time seated for my colleague. He's under the weather though, and I know some of you who are his ardent followers can join me to pray that he returns soon. And so today on the program we have a few local dailies. We're going to be looking at their headlines, their editorials, and then we will pause in to highlight one of the major issues, and then we come back to you. You tell us what you take, what is your say, and what we'll be highlighting. Again, my name is Anthony. A pause of the theme song to be right back.
People do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory. No help for women. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No trust, no glory.
so our first paper this morning on the program, we are starting with the newspaper, Liberia, the nation's news since 1989. This paper is celebrating 34 years of existing in Liberia. Well, thanks to the team there at the newspaper headed by Mr. Prince Parker. Well, my big brother Jimin Facon and the rest of the guys are also there, making sure that things work out right. This paper, this is volume 34, number 003. Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2023. It is sold for $40 Liberian dollars. Now, I'm aware that all of the papers in Liberia nowadays are sold for $40, except for few, maybe one or two that are sold for $30 still. It used to be 30 all around, but you know, things are going out. Well, then move on to the first story. It says, fallout imminent. Fallout imminent. Insider names Kong as Bwaka's choice. And you are aware that former Vice President Ambassador Joseph Nyeman Bwaka, political leader of the Unity Party, should be selecting his running mate on Friday. And so this paper is reporting that an insider has told has informed them that Bwaka will be selecting Pan Jeremiah Kong of Nimba County. Then that story here says diabolical lies. Diabolical lies. EPA debunks daylight report. Well, let's move on to the back page of this paper. Let's move on to the back page of this paper, the newspaper. It says, Fuller man shot to death. Fuller man shot to death on broad day armed robbery attack. Another one here says, JBS Care Foundation, U.S. group begin training of Liberians recruited for jobs in America. Another one will tell us new presidential aspirant makes big promises. Says employees will take pay twice every month. Wow. Liberians say people working will take pay 2 times a month. Let's see. On this paper, I see Apostle J. Aaron Wright Sr. He is a prelate. Phase 2 project actively on track. CEO Connie discloses. That's the CEO of Asalamental Liberia. Let's go to the editorial of this paper, the newspaper. The editorial says, we will remain unbending. We will remain unbending in truth-telling. Well, that's why journalism is for. One of the major aspect in journalism is truth-telling. That's the core. Another one here, the next paper here. This is the authoritative heritage newspaper. The motto says, the truth is our God. This is volume 25, number 3,000. That's 355,289. 355,289. Today is Wednesday, April 26, 2023. This paper is sold for $40 Liberian dollars. The lead story says, a mockery to decentralization policy. A U.S. envoy describes Liberian government's operations. Again, a mockery to decentralization policy. U.S. envoy describes Liberian government's operation. And on the front page here, I see the photograph of U.S. ambassador accredited to Liberia, Michael A. McCarthy. The next story here says, as court acquits prayer for man following dramatic trial. Government of Liberia lost its first human trafficking case. And so defendant Zhao Kinzuba is here on the front page of this paper. Let's move on to the back page of the Heritage newspaper quickly. It says U.S. ambassador praises Liberia's postal address system. U.S. ambassador praises Liberia postal address system. And so no job, no money for hustler, but still we're making life. Another story says Transco CLSG assures Liberians of stable electricity. Transco CLSG assures Liberians of stable electricity. Okay, the CEO of Transco, the general manager, is on the back page of this paper, Mr. Mohammed M. Sharif. Another story says JBS Care Foundation, the U.S. Frame Woods Foundation, begin intensive training of Liberians recruited for jobs in America. You know the other story before I really had to swallow spit. It says Tottenham players to reform fans after Newcastle thrashing. Newcastle over the weekend defeated Tottenham Spur 6 goals to 1. Before 30 minutes, they were leading 5-0 already. So let's move on to the editorial of this paper here. It says a laudable move. A laudable move. A laudable move. Thanks to Mohammed M. Kane Sr. and the rest of the team at the Heritage newspaper for the great job you done. And so our next stop this morning on the program is the Inquirer newspaper. So I like to say the original Inquirer newspaper because we have independent Inquirer newspaper of the late Gina Philip Wisse. Well, thanks to Madam Winning Sewa Jimmy, who is there now as the managing editor. This paper, this is volume 33, number 57. It's sold for $40 Liberian dollars, April 26, 2023. You are aware, this is May week. The first story says, you have confused the citizens more. You have confused the citizens more. Representative Swakoko Dennis reacts sharply to Ambassador McCarthy. Another one says, until we unite now. Until we unite now. Opposition Mandela Cooper alarms. Our next stop says, human rights actors restore hope for war crimes court. Human rights actors restore hope for war crimes court. And Councillor Dempster Brown, the head of the Independent National Human Rights Commission of Liberia, is here on the front page. Our next stop here says, no security presence at Banga Regional Hub. No security presence at Banga's Regional Hub, Siakor discloses. Franklin O. Siakor. Let's move on to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper quickly. It says, robbers shoot Fulani to death in Lokin Town. Robbers shoot Fulani to death in Lokin Town. The next story here says, PLP's crashing over collaboration with CDC dippings. Wow. PLP's crashing over collaboration with CDC dippings. What is going on again? What's the next issue in the CPP? PLP, sorry. That move here to this editorial of the Inquirer newspaper. I say, NEC, fix your technical glitches. Until we come back to another one, let's drop this right here and move on to the Women Voices newspaper. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Come take our coverage, the rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow, living in a skip with our children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter. Oh, children have no air.
And so this is volume 12, number 16. It's sold for $40 Liberian dollars, as a matter of fact. And our first story on the Women Voice newspaper says, before you came to Liberia, we advocated strongly. Representative Rostolin Swakoko Dennis reacts sharply to Ambassador McCarthy. A photograph of Ambassador Michael McCarthy and Representative Rostolin Swakoko Dennis are displayed on the front page of this paper. Our next stop says armed robbers kill businessmen in daylight. Wow. On to the back page now of this paper, it says ExxonMobil expressing interest in oil blocks 15, 16, 22, and 24 of Liberia Basin. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been rapping stories from rap of ages. And so this story says ExxonMobil expressing interest in oil blocks 15, 16, 22, and 24 of Liberia Basin. President George Weah is on the back page of this paper. 20 females suffer from notorious scammer, LMP reveals. Nicholas Jack Davis is on the back page of this paper. Mercy Corp partner Clamor CU program. Mercy Corp partner Clamor's CU program. And so the editorial of this paper is interesting. It says broadcast ticket must be gender sensitive. Broadcast ticket must be gender sensitive. So this paper is advocating for Senator Nyombli Kangalores of the Liberty Party in Grand Bassa County, because she's the only female. So when you say that it be gender sensitive, it means that it be one man, one woman. Hey, hey. One nation, one people, one destiny is the motto of this paper. That's the New Liberia newspaper. Volume 43, number 598. This paper is a pro-poll newspaper. It's published Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's sold for $30 Liberian dollars. Our lead story says President Weah, we have done so much in our first term. As cabinet ends retreat in Port City of Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. So the president said, in the first term of the CDC administration, they've done more. So Liberians can count on more. He's given the second term. And so our next story says US 40 million lift project in full swing. Ministry of Commerce and Industry begins discussions in Ganta. All the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in a skip with our children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived. Another story says WHO Regional Director for Africa War Malaria Day message. What did she say is important? Large amount of marijuana seized in Harpo. I say the drugs been by in the country ain't easy. Motorcycle tricycle riders began tax compliant. Onto the back page of this paper quickly. Government launches first national digital address system in Liberia.
You cherish? How many people do you help out?
EPA terms daylight reports as diabolical lies.
No gas, no glue.
And training for law enforcement officers today.
That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No gas, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got million headlines. We got million stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got million headlines. We got million stories.
And so our next story says
No money for hustlers.
pregnant woman. Others died in tragic accident while allegedly being struck in Nimba.
Stories for people who not too concerned.
Pregnant woman. Others died in tragic accident while allegedly being struck in Nimba.
Follow me, and I'll take you to places where people are suffering.
Our condolence
Blind people,
to those who lost their family members,
people too much.
whether a truck or not.
Yeah. How many people do you love?
What is the editorial of this paper, man?
Cherish? How many people
The editorial says
are there?
approach phase 2 of the 2023 BVR
No money.
with circumspection.
No help for poor.
Approach phase 2 of the 2023 BVR
Who do you love?
with circumspection.
How many people do you cherish?
That does it for the New Liberia newspaper.
Most especially poor men. No job, no
And so our next stop is the New Dawn newspaper. Quickly,
money. No help.
the motto say we too belong. Certainly we too belong to every society, every spectrum of our country. This is volume 13, number 064. So for 40 Liberian dollars, Utero Gabla is the publisher and managing editor. Broad Day Terror is the lead story. Broad Day Terror as armed robbers kill Isakli. And the next story say quote subpoena New Dawn publisher
Excuse me,
over TRH US
your headline.
100 million drugs bust article.
Although I read the news every
And so we move on to the back page of this paper quickly.
night.
Say Cummings choose.
Question.
Cummings choose on the US envoy statement.
Is it
What did he say?
fancy? Is it based on
By copy
technology?
and read in depth.
Tell me, we got million headlines. We got million
May I run into the editorial of this paper quickly? What did the editorial says here? The Buchanan retreat should produce tangibles. All eyes, all ears are open to Grand Bassa County, Buchanan City, to hear what is coming out of the retreat. Another one here says, this is the Hot Pepper newspaper.
Since the daddy went to war to fight it,
Oh, the motto of New Dawn is
you're not no chef.
through the independent. And Hot Pepper is we too belong.
But you have no one
Volume 6, number 11,121. So for 40 Liberian dollars. You are aware today is Wednesday, April 26, 2023. U.S. Ambassador doubts WEA's government ability. For what? Get yourself a copy. A Somobel takes over 4 oil blocks
people do you love.
in Liberia.
People do you cherish.
Okay, oh.
People do you
Western Cluster constructs 2 bridges in Bombing County.
no job, no money.
JBS Foundation, U.S. Friend Wood Service, train Liberians recruited for jobs in America. Our next story says phase 2 project actively on track. Asalameta CEO reports
Most especially poor men.
phase 2 project actively on track. Asalameta CEO reports.
No help for poor.
LNP arrests notorious criminal. Hey, my man, Nicholas Jack Davis. I'm sorry. The National Elections Commission, this is the editorial. The National Elections Commission and the request for BVR extension.
There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been writing stories from rock of ages.
You know I know stories. I've written stories from rock of ages.
We got a lot of people.
That's the reason why we continue to bring to you those credible, accurate and balanced stories. This is the Oracle News Daily. Nathaniel Debo and Festa Pokwe. Thanks to you, man. Volume 1, number 014 is sold for $40 Liberian. The motto says, reporting the truth. Reporting the truth to you is the motto. How we are Kulos. How we are Kulos is the lead story on this paper. Sex demon who abused over 20 Liberian women. Wow. The photograph of my man Nicholas J. Davis. The man brought him, man. Real face on the paper. Yes. You know, it's here on this paper with a woman. I don't know who's the woman, but let's move on to the back page of this paper quickly. It says, what's bring a Somobile back? What's bring a Somobile back? Let him bring your back now. Here you go first. Urban agriculture is the next story here on the back page of this paper. Where is the editorial? What is the editorial of this paper? Quickly, the editorial. What is it now? Okay. So we can capture editorial, but this is a comment. It says people need to accept they are says Bank of England. Let's move on. Let's drop this. Let's take a break, folks. We're taking a break. And as soon as we get back, we will bring you our talking point. And of course, we'll come back to you for your input. There are major stories. There are major headlines. No job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Come take up coverage. The rainy season coming soon. In the ghetto, all the houses are full of leakage, nowhere to sleep. Come and see the widow living in the street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines, we got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No gods, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No gods, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. We got major headlines. We got major stories. There is no job, no money for hustlers. You don't know stories? You've been writing stories from rock of ages. Keep writing stories about people who not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the street. If y'all know what I know, follow me. And I'll take you to places where people are suffering. We got lame people
And so we got major headlines, we got major stories. No job, no money for Hustler Force. Welcome back and thanks for being there. Well, let bring you this editorial. You know, this is intended to bring you maybe highlight the major editorial of this paper. So let's look at the Women Voices newspaper, and that will link up to the lead story of the newspaper. This one says Boaka's ticket must be gender sensitive, and this is a call. And I want to say this paper is to some extent advocating for Nyomli Kanga Lawrence selection ahead of Friday Boaka's decision. And so this paper is telling us, let's go to the editorial quickly, and let's move into the editorial quickly to read out maybe, and then look at some basic points in the editorial. Look at some basic points in the editorial, then we'll ask you for your input. It says the political leader of the opposition Unity Party and former Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Joseph Nyuma Boaka, is expected to officially announce his running mate in the October 2023 presidential elections on Friday, April 28, 2023. As it remains welcomes news for members of the opposition community, especially the UP and its affiliates. And as a gender-sensitive media institution, we are also concerned about the gender sensitivity of the process. Weeks ago, we were made to believe that Grand Bassa County Senator Nyomli Kanga Lawrence was one of the two figures that the former vice president was contemplating picking as his running mate. Let's do this together. The tent is large and the rescue train is moving. Get on board and do not get off until we arrive at the final destination together. My arms are outstretched to welcome you on board this rescue mission. Our comments on Boaka's social media page or official Facebook page. Interestingly, this was something we saw as welcome news, even though it didn't warrant consultation or contemplation, considering the need for women's political participation. Earlier this year, Senator Nyomli Kanga Lawrence informed reporters that she should not hesitate to accept she would not hesitate to accept an offer if the UP political leader came calling. We are ready to serve our country. So if I am asked to be the running mate, I will accept. I am confident in what I have done in the Senate, what I have done in Grand Bassa, and how I have represented women well in and out of the country. She continued, yes, we are confident because over the last decade and a half, our party has positioned itself as an institution that was established to contribute significantly to the demonstrations of our country and to institutionalize the rule of law. Being so, we have continued to maintain a visible party structure, playing the role of loyal and constructive opposition, even in the face of questionable electoral outcomes. As Nyomli Kanga Lawrence and Nimba County Senator Jeremiah Kpan Kong remain the possible running mates of Ambassador Boaka, we are optimistic that the former vice president will consider the significance of women's political participation. Interestingly, this will serve as motivation for scores of other women out there and sustain the beauty of democracy we have enjoyed since 2005. When former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was elected as president, as Africa's first female president. Workers' ability to ensure a gender-sensitive ticket will embrace the uniqueness of gender equality in politics that we continue to enjoy from the elections of former President Sirleaf to current Vice President Joel Howard Taylor. As all is set for Friday, we are encouraging the former Vice President to do the needful and avoid a decision that will completely hurt women's political participation at the highest level. Well, with that, folks, you are listening to Editorial Review. It's on ABC Radio 105.1. Let's look at what is been said here by the newspaper. The new newspaper lead story says fourth house imminent. And so they say report emanating from within the corridor of former Vice President Joseph Njouma Boakai says several key supporters are planning to leave his camp as a result of choosing Nima County Senator Ban Jeremiah Kon as running mate. Now move on quickly. Let leave it read there. And so on Friday we are expected to see Vice President Joseph Boakai and hear from him picking his running mate. He should be selecting either Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence or Jeremiah Kon. The both of them are in the Liberian Senate. We started to hear about hindering Pedro Costa few days, and Costa name has drained. And so we know that even though anything is possible in politics, but we want to believe from some of the statements we heard from Costa that Costa is not on that list, even though his name has been in the picture. But here is it. The Vice President should be selecting, and inside sources are hinting the media that the Vice President is picking Ban Jeremiah Kon. So the newspaper now is reporting that there are people inside Joseph Boakai system, people close to him, some people in his camp are planning to leave and attempt to pick Jeremiah Kon. The Women Voice newspaper is advocating that it is important. Since 2005, former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf became Africa's first female elected president. Since that day, since that year, women have been around the presidency. Now, as Vice President of Liberia, you have Joel Howard Taylor. And so, the Women Voice newspaper is saying, Ambassador Boakai, pick Nyomli too, just in case if you win, so that we'll have a woman on the table as president, because Vice President, all of them carry the same title, President and Vice President. So we will have one woman. So when the man is first, the woman should be second. So they are appealing now in this article that Ambassador Boakai select Senator Kanga Lawrence. But we are hearing credibly that the former Vice President is set to select Jeremiah Kon. So maybe the man won't take Nima. But what do you think? Do you see a fallout? Do you see a split in the system of the Unity Party? Should the Vice President pick Jeremiah Kon or Nyomli? The last time we spoke with the Vice Chair for Press and Public Affairs of the Liberty Party, he said there have been calls to Senator Kanga Lawrence from their Imbato chair, Musa Belete, and others, so that she can contest on the ticket of Mr. Elizana Cummings. I know maybe Mr. Cummings is waiting. Maybe Mr. Cummings is waiting just in case when Bwaka made mistake to select Jeremiah Kong, he will just run. He will just run strictly and pick Nyomli. And so they have a gender sensitive ticket as well. But I come to you now, 0777 105 100 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to form part of the conversation. What you think? Do you see a breakaway in the system of Joseph Boaka? Should he pick Jeremiah Kong other than Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence? You are aware that Senator Prince Johnson of recent renew his commitment, reaffirm his commitment to supporting the presidential bid of Ambassador Joseph Nyuma Boaka. Senator Prince Johnson is the godfather of the MDRO. He's the political father of Jeremiah Kong. Let's go to the line and pick our very first caller. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is George Carey, and I speak to you from the main campus of the University of Liberia.
Go ahead. Well, he slipped off the line. I don't know what happens. But you can put in your calls 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to form part of the conversation. Do you see a fallout, a breakaway, a split in the system of the Unity Party, or maybe in the camp of Joseph Boaka? Right now, we might not be looking at Unity Party. We should be seeing Joseph Boaka as a camp, because there are others who are supporting him that are not from the Unity Party. Wow, so bad. Hello? Well, so bad. I don't know. Sorry, man. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it to us. We beg you, please. Another person is already here on this line. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
What's the name? Hello? Where are you joining us from?
Teresa.
Go ahead, Teresa.
Yeah, I listen to you. There will be no problem. Because if I can choose 2 or 3 persons, and number 1, who are being there and they want to stay equal. So they will want to honor things. And the other party will honor things. The foreign and the party and choose they will move. So there is no problem. If they don't say, anybody, the party choose, they will support the party to carry the person.
All right, well, into that politics.
All right, so we'll begin with it.
Thank you. Hello? Good morning.
Hello?
Hello, what's your name? Where you call from?
Eh?
What is your name? Where you call from? Hello? Wow, I don't know what is happening. Good morning. Please walk away from the radio. Yeah, David. Yeah, man, David, that's the first time you ever called for your background to be there. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call. Maybe you following us from outside of the country. You want to make your import, call on +231. That's WhatsApp number, +231 776 384 912 +231 776 384 912. But let's hear from you. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100 are the numbers you can call to be a part of the conversation. Do you see a fallout, a breakaway, a split in the Unity Party or the Boaka camp? Should Boaka pick Jeremiah Kong, Senator Nimba County, over Senator Nyomdi Kanga Lawrence, the political leader of the Liberty Party? Let's hear from you. This person is here on, well, what is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Your lines are still slipping up. Let's hear from you. 0777 105 100 0555 105 100. You know, Prince Johnson made a man quick political leader because he wanted the man to be picked. You know, Senator Prince Johnson, I want smart Brabi in the country, right? The men know that when you remain the political leader, Baka will not pick him. For sure. This person. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Please walk away from your radio.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Okay, I'm clear. I'm clear.
Go ahead. What's your name?
Okay, this is Emmanuel. Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, my brother.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Papas.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know, when it comes to Joseph Waka and Jeremiah Kuhn,
Yeah.
for me, it's the best PK that I foresee.
Okay.
You know, I did a statistic because I went low far the gun I did a statistic. You see, Lofa, if CDC, any citizen that will say Lofa, they will win Lofa, let them go back to sleep and dream.
No, but listen, listen. No, you wait.
Okay, yeah.
It's not about CDC will win or CDC will not win Lofa. I'm asking you, what do you think there will be a split in Joseph Waka camp? Should he pick Jeremiah Kung over Nyomli?
Okay, let me make an input on that. When it comes to Jeremiah Kung and Nyomli, Joseph Pete Johnson said it.
Mame, listen, hello, Mame, wait, no.
They asking for a split.
No, but now your mom will take all the time, my brother. Now your mom will take all the time. Your brother friends on the line.
I'm listening.
Hello.
Hello.
What's your name? Where you call from?
My name is James. I'm calling from Congotan.
Go ahead. What's your take?
Yeah. You know, my brother. Well, first I will make a parallel. You know, excuse me to the paper. The Munga flat are sorting the paper a red year a fool in Nano.
All right.
Yes, if that paper pick Nyomli Kanga, as I tell you, it's a big blow to him.
Yeah.
It will be a big, I'm telling you something serious, brother.
So that means
James William. It will be a big split. It will be a big split. Now follow no chance to stay anywhere.
Oh, when Pin Nyomli.
I'm telling you something serious, my brother.
Oh, okay.
Look. Can you imagine? You know how many you know how many people are playing already and set for that thing? They Uno Friday.
Boy, they got slip off the line, man. Hello, what's your name?
Yeah, my brother, you don't give me. I didn't want to conclude.
So
that's
to
all.
conclude, yes.
Just and there will be no split because everybody will agree with whoever Joseph Baga chooses. So for me, I see no split between them. There is no conflict. Because everybody willing for Joseph Baga to choose a running mate, they come in Friday. So anybody that Joseph Baga will choose, people will consider it.
Okay. Anybody the papi choose, you all will consider it. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. Well, we're taking 2 more calls, then we call it a day on this presentation. 777-105-100, are the numbers you can call, and certainly you'll be live here on the editorial review. My name is Anthony. This person is here on this line. Hello. What's your name? From where you call us?
Call from Brunswick, currently speaking.
Go ahead.
But definitely there will be a split.
Why do you think so?
They all started with the CPP and the Broken Way and went on a different platform. And with Yombly and Boyka with the ANC URE, getting Kun who are just coming on board, definitely there will be a split. They stood together during a hard time and they should understand one another. But with my thinking, I have been judging this on a research that Joseph Boyka is not prepared to run his country. He's working for George Weah. So he's just a man who trying to block commies from going to the institute.
Thank you, my brother.
If he choose Kun, he's trying to block Weah. Or Cummings.
Thank
he's
you.
not working for the pre-Liberian people. He's a crook.
Thank you. Let's take David Harris lastly. Hello.
Yeah, thank you for your recognition, Anthony.
Go ahead.
But Anthony, for me, I don't think this should be about the vice running mate. I think people should have confidence in the presidential material. So long you have confidence in the former vice president, I don't care whoever he chooses. You have the solid skills and you have to follow him. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Hello. Well, that person is off the line already. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing that kind of evil to my ears here. Anyway, that's what you choose to do. Until we talk to you, it has been a wonderful presentation here on the editorial.